up, guys? This is Hor Prakeo. So if you guys are familiar with the Emerald Buddha, the green Emerald Buddha, it now sits in the Royal Palace in Thailand. But before it went there, it was homed here in this building for a couple hundred years. Depending on what story you hear, I don't really know what the truth is. There's stories of how the Buddha was lost during war, how the Buddha disappeared through some mythical process.
And it flew, right?
And it flew. And there's just many legends. We don't really know what the truth is. Probably somewhere in the middle. There was a story where the Buddha's been chained down in Thailand, which we don't know if it's obviously not chained down, but yeah, but this used to be the home of the green Emerald Buddha. It's very beautiful. This building's a couple hundred years old. The Buddha sat here for a couple of hundred years. And yeah. So absolutely beautiful, you guys. The architecture, the intricate designs, the patterns of each pillar here, really nice. Now we just came from inside the temple. We weren't allowed to record. Let's move over a little bit because it seems like back there they're doing a photo shoot, but we weren't allowed to record because they had some historical artifacts that they wanted to preserve. They wanted to keep it true to the Lao community and Lao culture, which is totally understandable. But it was really nice to see some really old stuff. What's up, what's up? Today we are in Vientiane, Laos capital city at the That Luang, right here, Golden Stupa. Now this is a golden stupa believed to be a very holy, significant place to the Buddhist religion here for the Lao Buddhist people. As we go throughout, I'll give you guys some facts about it, but just check out this wonderful site here. All right, guys, let's get going inside this golden temple. So for foreigners, it's 10,000 kip, a little over $1. These historic relics they kept in place. This was probably part of the That Luang construction prior to its renovations in the 1930s. The most recent renovation for That Luang is I believe in the 1930s. Look at this artwork here, guys. Artwork illustrating the lives of Lao people and their mythical creatures such as the Payanak here, the angelic snakes or divine dragon snakes. I'm not really sure the translation in English. So here tells the story of That Luang. You can see the illustration of the construction of it. Originally, it was a smaller stupa or smaller shrine, believed to be built in the 3rd century. And as Lao went through many turmoils and tribulations, before it was actually the land of Lao, it has gone through many reconstruction phases. But however, in the 15th century, when the capital of the Lao people was moved from Luang Prabang to Vientiane, the leader at that time had ordered reconstruction of That Luang to be the grand stupa that it is today. And since then, of course, it has gone through many other rounds of renovations and reconstruction. And the last was believed to be done in the 1930s. So these photos really do depict how important the stupa shrine is to the Lao people. So Phat That Luang, guys, was believed to be built in between the 1st and 3rd century BC, originally as a Hindu temple, but a Hindu temple that housed the breastbone of the Buddha himself, and it has came under Khmer control in the 15th century and has been destroyed, and once again destroyed later in the 1800s after Siamese invasion of Vientiane. And it wasn't until the last time it was reconstructed and renovated in the 1930s that the French helped to reconstruct this based off of paintings they had preserved from the 1800s.
So this is probably what, the 4th or 5th stupa we visited on this trip, and I think this one might be, I don't know, just the grandest in terms of the history. It's probably the oldest we've been to, and just knowing that it rests the breastbone of the Buddha is significant.